OK, first is some major breaking news concerning Rangers.
Without much further ado, let's go live to Ibrox and speak to our reporter, Luke Shanley. Luke, what's the big news?
Well, 103 days after Philippe Clement departed as Rangers manager, they have a new head coach, and that is that Russell Martin, the former Scotland international, has been appointed the new Rangers head coach on a 3-year deal. He had obviously experience with MK Dons, Swansea, and last season with Southampton, but he now comes to Rangers, where he had a loan spell back in 2018 with the club. That will hold him in good stead, no doubt, knowing exactly what is expected here. So he is now the new Rangers head coach. Of course, there have been other players in the market in terms of who Rangers were looking at. There was a lot of talk about Davide, Ancelotti, but it is Russell Martin who is the new head coach of Rangers. And let's have a look at what he has had to say in terms of this appointment through the official club statement. And he says, "It is a privilege to be named head coach of Rangers Football Club at the beginning of this exciting new chapter. I know what this club demands from my time here, and I had a taste of how special the club is. The expectation, the passion and the history. Now, as I return, I'm determined to bring success back for the supporters, the players and everyone inside this club. I'm here to set standards, work hard and do my very best to earn the respect of the Rangers fans. There's a lot to be done, but the goal is clear. Win matches, win trophies and give Rangers fans a team that they can be proud of. We want to play with bravery, to take the ball, be aggressive and to stand up and in the big moments. Preparations for the pre-season are already underway. I look forward to meeting the players and building a squad that our fans believe in." So that was what the new Rangers head coach Russell Martin has had to say. We'll hear from him at a media conference later this morning. There's also quotes from the new Rangers chairman. Of course, Rangers had that takeover in the last week as well. It's all been happening here at Ibrox, and Andrew Kavanagh did say this: "I'm delighted to welcome Russell to Rangers. This was a thorough, rigorous process and Russell impressed throughout. His appointment embodies the club's goal of attracting top talent, empowering them and supporting them. We believe that Russell can improve on-pitch performance while also helping build the culture, infrastructure necessary for consistent long-term success." There's other quotes from the Chief Executive Officer Patrick Stewart, who said, "Our criteria for our next head coach was clear. We wanted a coach who would excel in terms of how we want to play, improve our culture, develop our squad and ultimately win matches." Russell was the standout candidate. And Rangers' new sporting director Kevin Thelwell said, "Throughout many conversations between Patrick Stewart and I had conversations with Russell in recent weeks and he has emerged as the outstanding candidate." So there we go. Russell Martin is the new Rangers head coach. As I say, he had that spell here in 2018 as a player, but he's now the head coach. All the responsibility on him in terms of on the field and Rangers needing to improve. Of course, they finished second last season, but they need to now kick on and try and challenge Celtic for the title. So as I said earlier, we will hear from the new Rangers head coach later this morning at the media conference, where he'll be joined by Patrick Stewart and Kevin Thelwell, the sporting director. So make sure you stay tuned for that. But plenty more to come and plenty of reaction to come from Ibrox later.
Great stuff. Thank you very much, Luke. Looking forward to hearing from Russell Martin. Fascinating appointment that is, isn't it?
Yeah, it certainly will be. And we've got some... we can hear from Russell Martin as well, because earlier on this season he was on the Monday Night Football, and this might give Rangers fans a bit of an insight into what they can expect.
I'm in this job after 4 seasons as a manager when I first went in, because of the style of play and because of how much players have improved and the way the team looks and the stats and all that stuff. They suggest that maybe we can get some success off the back of it. If you give me a chance and you listen and give me a chance, I'll give you a chance and you might enjoy it. Because for me, it's like, if you win in that way, is the best way. You know, like when your back's to the wall and you fight and you grind a win out, or you feel like you've nicked it, you cannot do that week after week after week. It's a nice feeling once, but every other time you go, oh, I got a bit lucky. Whereas I feel if you're dominant and you dominate the pitch in terms of territory and with the ball, you come off the pitch feeling like we deserve to win that.
Well, we've got as well some quotes from Andrew Kavanagh, the chairman of Rangers. He said, our criteria for our next coach was clear. We wanted a coach who will excel in terms of how we want to play, improve our culture, develop our squad and ultimately win matches. Russell was the standout candidate. This appointment is about building a winning team and a strong culture. He's no stranger to our club. We expect success. And Russell knows that. We are excited for his leadership.
Rangers Sporting Director Kevin Thelwell, who's just come in, has added this. Through the many conversations Patrick and I have had with Russell in recent weeks, he has emerged as the outstanding candidate. Russell comes to Rangers with hard-earned experience. His time in the Premier League has sharpened his approach, both tactically and personally. He's better for it. And we believe that will translate into the kind of leadership and performance our supporters expect. His teams play dominant football, they control the ball, dictate the tempo and impose themselves physically. They press aggressively and work relentlessly off the ball. These are all characteristics that we believe are required to be successful at home, away and abroad. We're looking forward to getting to work with Russell immediately as we prepare for a demanding and important season ahead.